Sup, this is Alex Shu coming at you with another episode. This episode I want to talk about BBBY, Bed Bath & Beyond stock. Yeah, I'm losing a lot of hope in the stock, I think the stock is gonna, from now on, it's gonna go all the way down to zero within probably 2 months, But before I talk about that, I want to tell you, my name is Alex Shu. I'm the guy who invented physical mortality rings. These are rings that you put on your small finger, string, sleep. You wear them, you don't age anymore. You become physically immortal. Hold on, let me take off my jacket. For example, I'm already 52. You can see, I'm still pretty slim, right? Pretty skinny. So you don't see a beer belly. I'm an alcoholic too. I drink every day and never had a problem with my weight. If you go to my website, livemuchlonger.com, I have lots of testimonials on my website. Most of them give me 4-star, 5-star. If you want to stay physically young forever, you want to look as good as me when you're 52, 53, livemuchlonger.com, livemuchlonger.com. Link is at the bottom of this video. Yeah, man, that BBBY, man. Fuck it, I gave up on that. I mean, I already sold my stocks in March the 2nd, Because I toss coins, I toss EG coins, I also do dream interpretation, right? I saw that it's going to go all the way up on March 2nd. If you could watch the PP show. If you trade BBBY, right? You watch YouTube videos, you should know the PP show, okay? In one of the episode. Which episode is that? I don't know. It's like February 28th or something. I said, the squeeze is going to happen on March 2nd. If you watch this show, you know. I was on the show like almost every episode up until March the 2nd, I tell people it's going to be a squeeze on March the 2nd, sell everything you can. But the problem is, I'm sort of right, sort of wrong, because March 2nd, it went up to $1.65. That's it. Fuck, man, that's... The problem with my dream interpretation is I cannot get the numbers correct, I cannot tell you, oh, it's $20, $30. I tried that, but every one of them failed. But my trends are very, very accurate. I told, on the PP show, I said, March the 2nd, right, it's going to go up. I used to, at first I told him it's $12, and then later on I told him it's $5. Then later on, I'm just not sure anymore. And then March the 2nd, it happened. It did go up. It only went up to $1.65. Fuck, man, that's horrible. And what I said came true, because I said if you have to sell on March the 2nd. If you don't sell, it's going to go all the way down. Yeah, some people don't believe me, right? Some people on the PP show, they don't believe me, and yeah, but I understand why they don't believe me, okay? I understand. I mean, because everybody's losing a lot of money in it, They have high hopes, right? They all talk about Carl Icahn and Ryan Cohen, all that shit, Every day they talk about the merger, and it just never happens. I mean, it just get diluted and diluted. It's being diluted to nothing nowadays. It's like today it's like $1 and what? How much? $1.14. It's gonna go down even more. Today the lowest was $1.13. Nah, it's gonna go down even more. What I said on the PP show, if you watch a PP show, my prediction is that, based on my dreams, okay, it's gonna file for bankruptcy, like at the end of May, So, if you have money in it, you're gonna lose everything that you have. Yeah, I know it's horrible. I mean, I personally lost a lot of money in it, It's my own fault, I mean, I bought options, when did I buy options? I bought options on February, like January 31st or February 1st. Bought shitload of options, costing me like $30,000. And then it went up on February 6th, right? Went to $7. I didn't sell, man. Fuck. I was too greedy. I didn't think that it's gonna drop all the way down to nothing, like on the very next day. You know, it's actually very unfair. You know, they on February, I remember that day, February 6th, it went up to $7, dropped back down to $5.80 some cents. I thought the next day it's gonna climb, but then like after the market closed, they start to announce, oh yeah, we're gonna dilute this shit. We're gonna you know, somebody is gonna come in and we're gonna, you know, dilute the shares. And it at the very next day it dropped all the way down to from $3.80 some cents to almost nothing, to like $2 something. And of course I couldn't sell, right? Because I bought all the calls, right? I bought calls and it dropped to like $2, then I'm already underwater, right? And that's what made me lose a lot of money. You know, it's just that it's my greed. My predictions were correct. I mean, I predicted it's gonna go up, but then what made me lose money is my greed. You know. So I don't know. I think from now on I'm not gonna do options no more. I'm just gonna do normal, you know, buying shares. But the problem with buying shares is you don't earn that much money. So it's kind of pointless. You know what I'm saying? It's like you put $20,000, $30,000 in it, and then if you're lucky, right, within a year you earn like $5,000, $6,000, and you have to pay tax on that shit. So I mean, is it worth it? No, it's not even worth my time, right? I'm serious. American tax is too expensive, you know, especially capital gain tax. If you don't hold it long term, you know, you buy and sell within a year, you have to pay like what, fucking 25% or 30%. That's just too much money. It's not worth it, you know. So I understand how Americans are. It's like if you buy shares, it's not worth it because you have to pay so much tax. But then if you buy options, it's extremely risky, you know. Like you could lose all your money, you know, if it didn't pan out the way how you envisioned it. You're gonna lose all the money. I don't know. So from now on, I guess the only way that I would buy is like I'll just trade silver when silver really 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 drops to like $15 or $16. Then I'll buy. And I'll hold it long term. You know, I'm not gonna sell within a year. Then that might be worth it. You know, where else it's not even worth it. It's not even worth my time. Who wants to pay like 30% tax on that shit? You know, it's not worth it. But anyway, let's go back to BBBY. Just like what I said, you know, if you have BBBY stocks, nah, I don't think it's gonna work. I think you better sell. You know, it's just just like what I said, if you watch a PPP show, the PP show, right? You saw my prediction, right? Some episodes they talk about, you know, well, that show is very long though. It's like every show it's like at least an hour, 2 hours, and I would appear for like 2 or 3 minutes. But then some of you saw my predictions, you know, and my predictions came true, you know. I don't know. Now it's like $1.15. If you have lots of money in it, I understand it's difficult. It's difficult for you to sell. You know, $1.15 is the shit, man. If you bought it at $3 or god damn, it's hard. It's hard. I understand. But based on my dreams, okay, I think this thing it's gonna keep on dropping, and it probably would just disappear like at the end of May. It would just fucking disappear. They're gonna file for bankruptcy, something like that, you know. We'll see what happens. But anyway, that's all I want to say, you know. I hope everyone good luck, I guess. I'll talk to you guys later.